everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and today is our SuperCALafragalistic December 2024 roundup of all the cows that I've been participating in for December and pretty much the whole year. I can't believe that it's been a whole year that we've been getting together every month to go over what we've been up to. Now, I know a lot of you have also been involved in all of these cows, and that's what's so appealing to all of us, the community feel. Now, along the way, you know, there's been cows that have popped up here and there, and we've all joined in, but these are pretty much the ones that have been consistent for the whole year pretty much. There is a ring-in for December, and I'll talk about that one as well. And as I said, I'm just so happy that I've been able to keep up, and thank you for indulging me each and every month to come in, to check in, to see what I've been up to. As always, without amazing cheerleaders, we don't get very far in life, and I'm very blessed to have the very, very best. And I in turn hope that I've been a cheerleader for you as well, because I absolutely want to be and hope to be. Now, as always, this is in no particular order other than how I managed to list it, because I am surrounded by yarn and some nice things to show you. So the very, very first one will be the movie marquee. I have nowhere to pop my clipboard, guys, so I'm just going to pop it there for now. Now, the movie marquee is a challenge, a 12-month challenge hosted by our three yarny friends, Bella at Bella's Crochet Gifts, Heather, the Crochet Witch, and Samantha at Amethyst Craftworks. Now, each and every month they rotate and they pick out a movie, and we take inspiration from the movie poster and we create a project. Now, I have been making blankets, which are all going to donations, and it was a great way to keep up with making at least one blanket a month. So 6 of those blankets have already been sent to Camp Boggy Creek, and the rest of those blankets, including the one that I'll show you today, is going towards my hashtag crochet for the community winter appeal for 2025. So I've loved that I've actually had a purpose for each and every project. Now this month, so December's month, was Samantha's, and her pick was the Trolls movie, the third movie in actual fact, band together. And let me just show you the movie poster, and then I'll talk about the yarn and my project. So here it is here, guys. This was a splash of color. I love the bright colors here. Absolutely love the purples, of course, and everything else. And I love that after a while of having similar colors, just by chance, this came up. This popped up for December. How wonderful is that? So that's the movie poster we took inspiration from. And let me show you the yarns that I've been using, and I thought that these were perfect. Now, some of you may not be familiar with blanket yarn, and this is what I'm using, 2 different types, but I will show you what it looks like. And blanket yarn is so soft and squishy, guys, and it's just so smooth to run your hand over it. Now, it is considered a bulky weight yarn, and generally they recommend that when you just crochet normally with it, you use an 8mm hook. I go down to about a 7 for Amigurumi. But in this instance today, I've gone up to a 12mm hook. Yeah, there it is there. A nice chunky one. Absolutely loved using this hook. I didn't think they would be as nice to use when I bought these, because these are quite cheap. You get a pack of 3 or 4 for about $10. Maybe it's gone up a bit now, but just so you know that these, I find them very useful and very handy and easy to work with, especially with blanket yarn. Now, I used, as I said, my blanket yarn, 3 bags of 400 grams in each of this one here, of my millions. So this color here, absolutely gorgeous, right? I've switched my iPad off, but the colors, seriously, guys, this yarn was meant to match, I feel, this movie poster. And then to go with it, and they're all the same stats, what I'm showing you, the yarn, even though the one in the millions, I don't have any stats on it. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as this Motivera Blankie yarn. So I'm teaming these colors up with the millions. Now this Blankie yarn is 100% polyester, and once again it is super soft and easy to work with, very squishy, and this comes in 300 gram balls. So I do have more of these available to me to add. So far I've added 1 of the yellow, and I've started a second one, and I'm nearly through it. And my plan is to go, you know, with the different colors and maybe even border it in this one if I need to. because it'll all depend on how far I get with these bags here. I am going to do a color break in between each one. So when I start this bag, I'll be using the pinks, for example. Now, I have not finished this blanket because it got extremely hot here in Sydney, Australia, and very, very humid in the month of December, because of course it is Christmas, and I haven't sewn in one end, but I am absolutely loving this project. See, I'm still attached to one of the balls here. But look at it, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous blanket. And that's half of it. So it is this big, this wide, I should say. And I don't need to make it a specific size because it's not going to a charity that needs a specific size. So I can let it grow as big as I like. Now, let me pop this down for you. This pattern is gorgeous. Look at it. Seriously, such an easy pattern, and so beautiful. I am absolutely loving making this blanket, and the pattern is by Play Hooky with Me. There's a YouTube tutorial, and it's called Made in a Day Crochet Chunky Blanket. I will try to link it in the description box for you as well. I just love that tutorial, and she does suggest that we use a larger hook than the recommended 8mm. I did experiment with 15mm, I remember, and like a 9 or something, but this for me was the most suitable for my tension and, you know, the rest of that. So I absolutely love making this blanket, and I love that I've been able to join in the Movie Marquee Challenge the whole year, and I have some amazing blankets to send off. Now, this will be finished before the end of April 2025, which is when our Crochet for the Community appeal ends. So rest assured, as the cooler months come in, I will be adding to that because I absolutely love that project. So that was the Movie Marquee Challenge for December. So thank you very, very much, ladies, for hosting this amazing challenge. And I'm so lucky that I was able to participate. Now, the next I guess like a cow crochet along. It's actually a mow, I'm guessing, because our friend Erin at Crafting Kitty, she hosts the Creator Spotlight. And what that means for anyone that doesn't know is that each and every month she chooses a new creator to spotlight, to highlight them. And we have the opportunity to pick any project that we want from their video tutorials. Some are written, I'm guessing, or from their vlogs or blogs. And this month it was Marley Bird. Now, Marley Bird has been around forever, guys, which I'm sure most of you would have visited her. She also does a lot of the Yarnspiration patterns. They used to be known as Red Heart patterns. And this one that I chose, and it is a written tutorial as well, like you can download the written pattern, and there is a video from Marley Bird, is the Tea Party Cardigan. Let me just do that so you don't get all the, not that it matters if you see the pattern, it is a free pattern. It is so, so sweet, right? Now, it was very hard to choose just one pattern because Marley Bird does have so many, let me tell you, and the variety is incredible. Now let me show you the little cardigan that I made. It is so, so cute. The only thing that I might add is a little button at the top, but how adorable is that? It's so sweet. I wasn't sure if I'd add a button there, or it might just sit like that, the collar. Anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous, the tie and all. And it is essentially like a, almost like a granny stitch, but then it becomes like a cluster stitch here, but it has the same effect. And I think it's called the block stitch now. You know, like 7 years was very different, where you do one row of chains and then you build the stitch on top, and it's worked in the round. And it's very, very quick. It's a very, very quick make, let me tell you. And the yarn that I use is this beautiful tadpole yarn here. It is so super soft, guys. It is made of, what have I got here? 70% acrylic and 30% nylon. This is why it's so soft. It does come in 50-gram balls. They're 125 meters each, and I used one whole ball and pretty much maybe half of this one. or a little bit less. Now I acquired this yarn via Norel's estate sale, and there are another 2 balls like this in a slightly different colour, and it was so lovely to be able to use them, because when I saw them I knew they were very special yarn, but I'd never ever bought it for myself because it is a little bit on the thinner side, as you can see there, but it worked up so beautifully with this 4mm hook. And because of the design, it did just, you know, grow very quickly considering how small the, like thin the yarn is. So that was my make for the Creator Spotlight. And I absolutely loved researching Marley Bird's website, but let me tell you, you need a very long time if you want to look through everything. The only thing that I found is that Marley Bird is such a great, you know, crocheter that sometimes she didn't complete the video. So if you're when I say that, she gave you the instruction how to do certain things and then left you to, you know, she was a cheerleader saying, hey, you got this. But if you're very much a very beginner crocheter, you might find that a little bit daunting at first, but don't, you know, stop yourself from carrying on, because with a written pattern and with a video you will manage to complete it, because this is a beautiful, beautiful little starting project, I think. And how adorable is it? Imagine a little person wearing that. I absolutely love that. So that was my Creator Spotlight make. Now, the next one is another blanket that will be going to charity, and I'm so happy that I actually participated with our friend Judy over at Witch Piece Craft, and she put on a kindness advent for us during the month of December. And if you put in the hashtag kindness advent AU, you'll see everyone that's participated. And I'm making a huge granny square blanket. And now I'm going to try to hold it so you can actually see, because I've got some yarn attached to it. I'll just pop that down. I like doing it this way because it's a nice cross section of all the colors. Now, let me do it this way. At first, I was silly enough to think that I wouldn't get enough rows done. Look at that, guys, all the different colors. Now, this is such a great scrap project, and what attracted me to it, other than the whole idea behind it being, you know, a kindness advent, because every day we did get a kindness quote, something to think about. And Judy did reveal the colors that her boys had chosen and how many rows of each. Now, I am yet to finish. I think I've written down somewhere that I've got about how many more rows. In actual fact, I've got 14 rows to go because I need to finish the current color that I'm working on. Now, I chose the purple variegated yarn because the color that was pulled out was revealed was a peacock variegated yarn, which is blues. But because I'm reaching into my Marvel 8-ply yarn, that was another attraction for me, because I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 totes in actual fact of Marvel 8-ply yarn. Some were single balls, so I was, you know, fretting that I wouldn't make it all the way around depending on the amount of rows we had to do. But I did manage to get each and every color in as per the specified rows. Now this is day number, where is my chart? So this is day number 20, and I've only got about a row to go in this color. And then I've got rows 21, which is a mint. So it's very, very pretty. And then we have aqua, another beautiful color, guys. And then we have this gorgeous light gray. So these colors are yet to go in. And then the last day, for the 24th, the boy said we can choose any color and do 2 rows of that. So I'm yet to decide which color I'm going to put in lucky last. Maybe something that's like a border color, bring it all together. But in saying that, it's just so beautiful the way it is, you know, like I don't want to maybe not put black in it anyway. Now I'm just talking without really thinking, because I haven't really put that much thought into the last color, because I just want to look at it before I do that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 colors to go. So I'm very excited to finish that one as well. I did keep up to a certain point, but you know, Christmas, we had to, you know, make sure that we enjoyed Christmas as well. So this is why it's just sitting there for a little while, and it will get done, of course, before the April comes around for us here, the end of April, for the winter appeal, because that's going to be another donation blanket. So I love that that had a purpose as well. I absolutely love it, and I was quite tempted to keep it myself, but no, I had an original thought for it, and that's where it's going. Now, this year I also participated in some wonderful Amigurumi cows. Reason being, I really wanted to practice my Amigurumi. I needed to get better at it. And as time goes by with each and every project, I am improving. I'm very happy to say that. In saying improving, not only with my stitches and my understanding of how Amigurumi works and putting the pieces together, also my enjoyment of it, which is excellent because I love the look of all the crocheted Amigurumi, you know, things that you can make, all the plushies, and I have really enjoyed that. So this cow, the one that I'm going to show you, comes to us from our friend Sally at Nanny Moon's Crochet, and she has been working out of this book here, Crochet Donut Buddies. Now, I know that a lot of you have this book and you have joined in, which is wonderful. Now, the last donut that I made before the Christmas period, because then even Sally said you can just make like a little reindeer or a snowman or something, was the ladybug. And there she is there, guys. Now, I don't know, do you say ladybug, lady beetle, or ladybird? I always get confused with that. I guess either or is okay, but my little ladybug turned out like this. She is very, very cute. The black was a little bit tricky to work with, but I did work in the sunlight as much as I could, and also with a neck light and with something white underneath. So that's a really good tip if you don't know, guys. If you have a white sheet or piece of paper or something underneath when you're working on the black yarn, you'll actually be able to see through the yarn and actually crochet it easier. Now, she turned out very sweet, and all of her little bits and pieces are glued on, so it just made it even easier for me. I have thoroughly enjoyed this cow, and it is continuing in 2025. So Sally, I will try to keep up as much as I can, and thank you so much for hosting another wonderful crochet along, especially that it was Amigurumi. I absolutely loved that. Now, the other one that I've joined in for the whole time it's been out, our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After had the brilliant idea of sending this book, Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy, around the world. Hence the hashtag Amigurumi World Tour 2024. This also will be continuing in 2025. I am one of the recipients or the lucky people that got chosen to make one of the makes in here, and I will be presenting that to you when the book arrives. I'm lucky number last. So I think it's number 31 or something like that. Now, this book went all around, or is still currently going all around the USA, so one of the books, and the second book, the international book, is stuck in Canada. So they've had a terrible postal strike, the poor dears, over the Christmas period. And I don't know if it's ended because I'm terrible. I don't watch the news. I just hear what people tell me. So eventually it will be out of the Canada and onto the next destination, and we will catch up. I have made most of the projects, not all. So, you know, I have a good opportunity in actual facts to catch up on the ones I haven't made, and I hope to do so. But that was a great Cal as well. So thank you, Cassandra, for hosting that and inviting us all to join in. So we don't really have anything else other than all the other cows. You know, I can't name them all because there are so many right now, but I have enjoyed each and every one, and thank each and every person that's put them on and inviting us to join in. Some just were pop-ups here and there, and they were just as much fun. I am so grateful that all of you joined in the cows that Coco's Crochet put out for the year, and I'm hoping to bring more in 2025, so stay tuned because there will be more information coming to you in the coming days, very, very early in the new year. And I will definitely be joining in and continuing with the cows that I've already joined in that are tipping over into 2025, because I absolutely love the community feel. And I know that that is the attraction for pretty much all of us. I love that we can all, you know, ooh and ah over each other's work. I love that we can, you know, bounce off each other if we need help. I love that, you know, we are so supportive of one another, YouTubers and Yarny friends alike. I just love that interaction that we have via the comments and emails. I love that you send your work into me and everybody else, and we get to see your makes, because you see ours, you know, all the time, and then we have the opportunity to see yours as well. So for that reason alone, that community feel, I will definitely be participating in and hosting cows for 2025. But that's a wrap for this year, guys. 2024, let's be real, done and dusted. I'm so happy to say that. And until I see you guys very soon, I hope you're enjoying this period between Christmas and New Year. You know, maybe you're getting your thoughts together about finalizing the year and starting with a new year fresh, or maybe you just roll into the new year like nothing happened. Whatever that is for you guys, I hope that you're making the most of this time, enjoying some quiet time if that's what you're craving and you've actually got it. Here it's a little bit of a mixed bag. So until I see you all very, very soon, take care everyone. Bye-bye for now.